According to the latest report by the International Labour Organization (ILO), international migrants continue to play a vital role in the global labor market, accounting for 4.7% of the labor force in 2022. The ILO global estimates on international migrant workers indicates that 167.7 million migrants were part of the labor force of their destination countries in 2022. Of these, 102.7 million were men and 64.9 million were women, which represent an increase of more than 30 million since 2013, an increase that was mainly observed between 2013 and 2019. According to the ILO report, the majority of migrants in the labor force were concentrated in high-income countries, which accounted for 64.4% of the total 114.7 million people, followed by 17.4%, which is 29.2 million in upper middle income countries. The regional distribution of the report shows that majority of migrants in the labor force were concentrated in northern, southern, and western Europe, Northern America, and the Arab states. The share of migrants in the labor force living in northern, southern, and western Europe increased from 22.5% in 2013 to 23.3% in 2022. In contrast, the share of migrants in the labor force of Northern America and the Arab states experienced slight decline. The labor market inclusion of the report indicates that of the 167.7 million migrants in the labor force in 2022, 155.6 million were employed while 12.1 million were unemployed. It says significant gender disparity persisted as migrant women had an employment to population ratio of only 48.1% compared to 72.8% for migrant men. The ILO reported that migrants faced a higher unemployment rate of 7.2% compared to non-migrants of 5.2%, with 8.7% migrant women experiencing higher unemployment levels than men at 6.2%. The ILO argues that this disparity may be driven by factors such as language barriers, unrecognized qualifications, discriminations, limited childcare options, and gender-based expectations that restrict employment opportunities, particularly for women. The report underscores the complexity of labor migration and the key need for targeted policies to support international migrants. These, it says, include improving access to decent work opportunities and enhancing the protection of migrant workers, with the majority of migrants employed in high demand sectors. It says ensuring equitable access to employment opportunities for fostering sustainable development and inclusive labor market is a policy priority. Abulu Osemwahu, AIT News.